Hi, and welcome to English 231, Introduction to Creative Writing. This is my introductory video to introduce myself to you and answer some of those questions on that introductory discussion board post so that you can know me while I get to know you. So the first question there is to tell the class about what you like to read and what you like to write. So I love to read poetry. Some of my favorite poets are Adrienne Rich, Olga Bromas. I love Alice Notley, Anne Sexton. I love Charles Wright. A lot of the poets that you'll read in this class actually are some of my favorite poets, so I hope you'll grow to love those too. I also like fiction. I really like Margaret Atwood. Some of you may have watched the recently adapted Handmaid's Tale. I thought that was pretty good. I also like Angela Carter and her fairy tale revisions. She's one of my favorites. But I like to read anything I can get my hands on. My son and I are reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire right now, and that's pretty exciting also. For what I like to write, I've dabbled in fiction throughout my career in creative writing and creative nonfiction, but my main genre is poetry. Right here I have my latest published collection called Hooked Through, which was recently published by Five Oaks Press, and I've been on a little mini book tour, which I'll also be on while we do this class. So I'll let you know if I have any readings or things that show up in Cincinnati, and I'd love to hear you guys go do open mics or any of that stuff too. Let me know so that we can go out and support each other in those endeavors. Also, what I struggle with as a writer is really just finding the time to write, and I hear that from so many students too. It's hard to write, I think, especially for me over the summer. It was harder than when, I'm teaching a class like this, because then you have this community of people who are passionate about writing. So I'm hoping this class will help me to find that time and the inspiration to write more, just as it'll help you. As for a mini biography, I obviously have studied creative writing extensively. I also work as a copy editor and editor for Midwestern Gothic, the literary journal. I used to live in South Korea, where I taught ESL for a while. Outside of kind of my professional exploits, I have 3 kids. The youngest is 6 months old, so sometimes in this class you might hear her or the dog or my 2-year-old or see them popping up behind me. But yeah, I really like swimming and mermaids. I think there's a mermaid on my wall here. Maybe you can see her. There you go. My brother likes to give me all kinds of mermaid paraphernalia. So now that you've learned a little bit about me, go on the discussion board and tell me about you. I can't wait to hear it.